Hi everyone, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. I'm so excited to finally be starting this journey for my first video ever. I wanted to share something pretty intense that I did recently, doing a grand total of 5,000 sit-ups in 30 days. Yep, 5,000 sit-ups. Still feels a little bit surreal to say. For my first video, I'll tell you all about how this idea came to light. Well, it started pretty simply. I was looking for a personal challenge, something to push myself physically and mentally, and I decided to focus on core strength and thought, let's do a sit-up challenge. And then I thought, what's a measurable goal? I figured starting with 25 was a good place to begin. 25 felt pretty doable, felt pretty good, great place to start. And then I decided I'll just increase it by 10 every day. Let's see what happens. Thinking about it, that was incredibly ambitious. It's so fun and games when you're doing 25 to 35. There's a whole different story when you're doing over 300. But hey, go hard or go home. And I'm already home, so I've got to go hard. There are absolutely days where I wondered why. Why did I do this? Some days I was so tired. And finding the motivation, especially on those days, was just something I never thought I even had. The whole thing definitely pushed me way more than I thought it was going to. I tried to document as much of the journey as I could, and you'll see a few highlights throughout the video. A lot of late nights and a few early morning sit-up parties, and away we go. And definitely many moments where I just had to find something I never thought I had, but I found it. How many times I realized I hadn't done any yet and I still had 200 to do, and that's when it really begins. By far the last week is the most rewarding and absolutely the hardest. What's so surprising to me is it never took a toll on my body. I thought that doing so many I would have like muscle pain or muscle cramps, but I never seemed to get any at all. So the biggest issue I really had was now they're taking a lot longer. Now I need more time to do them and fitting extra time in. But I was most surprised by the lack of muscle pain that I had, considering how many I was doing from not doing any at all. Before this, I never did sit-ups really at all ever, not for many years. So I was really surprised that it didn't take a bigger toll, or just a toll. It didn't really take much of a toll. It was mostly mental. Like the biggest part of it was mental. Just to commit for so many days, that's by far the most difficult part. When it gets to that point when you've done 100 the day before and now it's your turn to do 100 again, and now you're on 150 and now you're on 200 and now you've done 250, oh my gosh, it's such an amazing feeling, even though you know you still have to do your 200 today. And especially doing it through life, through having to go places, having to do things. I know that if I were going to see somebody, I would have to get up early. I'd have to get up early and quickly do my 200 sit-ups. And it's just amazing how I managed to just make it work no matter what. It was complete determination. I would absolutely be like, okay, let me dig deep and find this thing. I found it, whatever it is. And by day 30, I had done 310 sit-ups. How crazy is that? 310 sit-ups. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did it. It's a huge jump from doing 25 to then 310. It's absolutely crazy. And when I finally reached the last sit-up, my gosh, it was pretty late at night and I went to sleep with the biggest smile on my face. It was so good. It was so amazing. The next days, being able to just do my day without doing any sit-ups was absolutely amazing. I couldn't have thought finishing the challenge and the days after the challenge would be more rewarding than the challenge. I felt so amazing having just accomplished 5,000 sit-ups. Oh my gosh, I really can't believe that. And so what did I take away from all this? First, the power of consistency is absolutely amazing. Just doing it every day, getting into that kind of routine, and just taking small steps every day just really lead to something massive and way bigger than ourselves. This feeling seems like it absolutely eludes me. Second, mental strength is an absolute changer. Most of this is just mental strength and determination, especially on those days where you're just tired, you're just not having a good day, everything is going wrong. And on top of all of this, you still got a few hundred sit-ups to do. Going through those days, it just makes it seem like every day, no matter how hard it is absolutely possible, even with just a tiny little step. There are definitely days where I wondered why. On those harder days, why did I make it so now I have to do a few hundred sit-ups? I didn't need to do this. Why am I doing this to myself? Starting with an exercise I enjoy really did help the perseverance. I'm not sure day one would have went how it did if I didn't prefer sit-ups over other exercises. If you got to do an exercise for a challenge, you may as well start with one that you dislike the least, let's say that. I'm proving to myself that I can set a big and quite ambitious goal and actually achieve it is just amazing. This was definitely a wild ride for my first YouTube video. I'm really excited to share more experiences and challenges with all of you.